Alienation due to othering and societal constructs is a thematic concern which is inextricably linked to dystopian fiction. It involves the isolation of a character due to the categorization of people according to surroundings and traits, which includes associates, family life, work, experiences, skin color, language, and class. Gattaca by Andrew Nicole and World Shaker by Richard Harland both represent this theme through their entirety and explore the ways in which alienation is created. In both texts, the main cause of isolation is a strict and clearly defined system of labeling. Within Gattaca, this is seen through the valids and invalids, whereas in World Shaker it is seen through the label of filthies. Firstly, Harlan defines these filthies in the blurb, describing them as subhuman, dumb creatures, good only to toil below and keep World Shaker moving. This statement creates a clear barrier between the filthies and those deemed to be normal. This overarching characterization of the lower class is further expressed within Chapter 2, where Cole's thoughts reflect the societal constructs surrounding the filthies through statements describing them as dangerous because they keep breeding and multiplying, and featuring hairy, unclothed bodies and hideous cannibal faces. These quotes directly express the alienation of the filthies due to the clear othering and dehumanization present, labeling them as literally subhuman. This concept is reshaped throughout the text, as can be seen in Chapter 54. This alienation is established immediately against the menials, with Harland labeling them as property, giving orders to Porpentide's menials, along with the dehumanization created through along with the menial, which by using the and the term constructed being menial lacks acknowledgement of human qualities. This in turn alienates an entire sector of society aboard the World Shaker. To further develop this idea, later references to the menials within this chapter include Gilibeth pointing at one and yelling, "You." This lacks any personalization and respect, and without reference to a name, completely alienates the character. This chapter displays the fixed mindset within the dystopian society, clearly portraying how although 52 chapters have passed, the subordinate class is continually alienated through societal constructs, othering, and complete dehumanization. Alienation due to societal constructs and othering is further explored in Nichols' Gattaca, which can primarily be seen in the scene where Jerome scrubs his body on the beach. Nicole's use of mise-en-scene portrays a singularly nude man alone on the beach. This is extremely expressive in Vincent's alienation, as the ocean is symbolic of cleansing, which mirrors Vincent's need to clean himself of invalid traces. The highly primitive nature of this scene greatly reflects the societal constructs developed through the text, portraying the invalids as lesser to the valids due to their primal nature. This alienation is a result of the other created through scientific developments in the text. This is most efficiently reflected when Vincent states that we've got discrimination down to a science. It is stated so clearly that alienation is such a prominent force in society, yet in Gattaca it is overlooked and almost accepted. In addition to this is the final scene in which Jerome is seen in the furnace with his silver medal whilst Vincent prepares to depart for his mission. This scene is so explicit of alienation, ranging from Jerome's setting, his posture, and medal. Early into the film, Jerome states, "I couldn't even be me," when holding his silver medal. This clearly links Jerome's alienation to the society constructed, as even though Jerome was genetically superior, he still was unable to win, leading to his dire sense of shame due to his self-inflicted paralysis. Jerome's posture in this scene directly contrasts to the valids displayed through the film as not working. Valids all hold immaculate posture, whilst Jerome seems to care not. The setting in which Nicole positions Jerome is also incredibly symbolic. Not only does it mirror Vincent's launch, but it clearly shows that although Jerome is a valid, he is still alienated from society, and his death is portrayed to the audience to change nothing. Through this it can be determined that effectively alienation completely robs characters of their humanity. Their cause, and their impact on their surroundings. Societal constraints built to oppress are clearly the main form of alienation seen within both World Shaker and Gattaca, both displaying these elements all throughout and sustaining these elements.
Created using Powtoon.